On September 8, 2025, authorities in Los Angeles, California, made a chilling discovery: the dismembered and decomposing body of a teenage girl wrapped in plastic and dismembered, found in the front trunk of a Tesla impounded in Hollywood. That car was registered to David Anthony Burke, better known as D4vd, a 20-year-old singer rising fast in fame. The victim was identified several days later by the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, missing since April 5, 2024, from Lake Elsinore. Her cause of death has not yet been determined. The authorities are treating the death as a homicide, and investigations are ongoing. She was just 10 years old when the danger first crept in. A young girl named Celeste, bright, hopeful, drawn into a world glittering with fame, glamour, and promise. As years passed, those promises took on a darker shape. Her life intertwined with a man far older, David, a singer, someone of influence, grooming, then disappearance, then discovery. What follows is everything we know so far. A case that shocks us, unsettles us, and forces a question: how could this happen? And could any of us have seen the signs in time? In leaked audio, we hear that David dropped Romantic Homicide, a music video posted on a date that corresponds with Celeste's birthday. Another song leaked, titled Celeste, where he raps about being obsessed with a girl named Celeste. Photographs emerge, Celeste and David seen together, matching tattoos on the same finger. Allegations arise. David is paying people to stay silent about his interest in younger girls in addition to his underage girlfriend, Celeste. Rumors or coincidence? The girl in David's music videos looked strikingly like Celeste, the same girl who was later found in his Tesla. Ultimately, Celeste's body was discovered dismembered and severely decomposed in the front trunk of that Tesla on September 8, 2025. So, what is grooming? A process targeting vulnerable youth, gaining their trust, and the trust of their family, often with flattery, gifts, isolation, emotional manipulation, sexualizing the relationship, maintaining control through threats or shame. In the world of music, fame, and entertainment, there is power, charisma, access, things many admire, and things many young people find irresistible. But that stage also magnifies risk. Fewer boundaries, more one-on-one time, secrecy, and often no accountability. Online grooming has surged. Recorded offenses involving sexual communication with minors have increased dramatically. In the UK, for example, online grooming crimes against children rose by nearly 82% in 6 years. Many victims are under 12. Most are girls. Were there signs? Matching tattoos? A coincidence that repeats. Lyrics to songs that sound like confessions. Music videos released on birthdays. Public photos showing intimacy and similarity to people who later disappeared. Payments to people to stay silent. Had you seen any of these from afar? Would you have questioned? Would you have intervened if you noticed a child being given secrets, isolated, befriended unusually, or adored by someone much older without oversight? If you'd been a friend, neighbor, fan, or family member, would you have recognized any of the warning signs? Would you have stepped in or spoken up if something about this relationship felt off? Do you think this kind of information is worth sharing, telling others, warning them, so something like this doesn't happen again? Celeste's story is tragic, and it's not an isolated one. Grooming thrives in the shadows, behind closed doors, under the cover of fame, hidden in plain sight. The signs were there, the whispers, the coincidences, the warnings that maybe someone could have acted on. The real question is, would you have seen them? And if you had, would you have done something? So, what can you do? What can any of us do to help prevent tragedies like this? Educate yourself. Learn what grooming looks and sounds like. Look out for the vulnerable people in your life, particularly minors who may be receiving undue attention, gifts, isolation, or secrets. If you suspect someone is being groomed, abducted, or exploited, contact Child Protective Services, law enforcement, or organizations like the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Your voice may be the one that saves a life. Share this video with friends and family. That's why we tell these stories. Not just to expose what happened, but to arm you with knowledge. Because knowledge, when shared, can protect the vulnerable. You've been watching What We Weren't Told. If you found this valuable, like, subscribe, and definitely share this video. Because this message just might help or save someone's life. Remember, knowledge is armor. Stay vigilant, stay safe, and keep listening to What We Weren't Told.